was changed and made new when an angel made his dream come true. And now he brings his dream to you. In a spoonful
Hey everyone, and welcome to Spoonful of Pillow! Okay, so today we are talking with one of the Real Housewives of New York, Aviva Drescher. Now we're invited to her beautiful new home here in New York City, which you're gonna see a lot of in season 6. Not only does Aviva bring good drama to the Real Housewives, she is one inspiring person, and I can't wait to go talk to her. Here we are with Aviva on a Spoonful of Paulo. Thank you for being on our show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's please, my pleasure. You are just gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Let me just say, when you walked
So are you.
Oh, well, thank you. It's about you. When you walked into this room, like, I was just stunned by you. I mean, because you're gorgeous on television, but in person, you are just flawless.
Oh, thank you very much, Paolo. Thank you. You're going to stay for a while, right?
Thank you. Well, I will. Okay, so we're in your home, your new home.
Yes.
Can I just say, and this is no lie, and I said this before, it's beautiful. The way everything is set up, the colors, like, how does it feel? How are you feeling in here? Good?
Oh, well, I'm pinching myself, and I'm so grateful to my decorator, Philip Corvin, who did it, and I'm looking forward to enjoying it.
Yes.
Right now, I'm filming like a crazy person, so I have yet to just chill in the house.
That's so cool. And let me ask you, because I know you grew up like literally down the street from here, right?
Yes, I did. I grew up a block away from where I'm living right now.
So how does it feel to raise your family in this home, literally where you were born and raised? Like, that's pretty cool.
I love it. I love it. I feel like my kids are going to get, everything that I had as a child.
That's so awesome.
So happy.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, so you said you were filming. Yeah. I know you can't talk too much about Real Housewives of New York, but you know if I don't ask you something simple, they're going to tweet me like, how dare you not ask her? So, let me ask you 3 simple things.
Yes.
Is there drama?
There is so much drama.
Really?
Yes, a lot.
And have people been nice to you? One in particular starts with an R. Like, is it getting better? Is it? You don't say just yes or no.
You know what? That one you're gonna have to wait and see. But there's a lot of change.
Okay, there's
a lot of changing relationships and a lot of drama.
Okay.
And it looks like unfortunately I'm in the center of it again.
God.
I'm like a drama magnet.
What is wrong with
I don't know. There's like drama magnets all over me. I don't know what it is.
Do you think, last thing I'll ask you,
Yes.
do you think we'll see your father in this season? Maybe. There's a possibility. Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, did you hear that? On a Spoonful of Power, you said maybe. Okay, good. Let me ask you this, because you've done 1 full season already, okay?
Yes.
After that was done, how did you feel about it? Like, watching yourself, were you happy with it? Like, what was going in your mind seeing it?
Oh, wow. It was a learning experience, and I had to learn the game and learn how it's done. I didn't like watching myself at all.
Really?
No, I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I sound. And I definitely pushed the drama with Ramona in St. Bart's. I definitely. It was a learning experience, and I mean, there were little things that I was not happy about. I would say the thing that I was most disappointed about was that, here I am getting on television to say, I can do this, and even though I'm missing a part of my leg, I can do this. And unfortunately, I was depicted as being very hung up on my leg and hung up on some issues. And it's not really the way I am.
I don't agree with that, because I saw even what you guys did. I didn't agree with the ladies when they were saying that, but everyone has their opinion, and it's fine. It is what it is.
Thank you.
But
thanks.
did that change, doing that first season for you, did it change you going into this season? Like, did you learn something? Like, you said to yourself, you know what, I'm not going to be like this. I'm not going to do this. You've grown from it, maybe watching yourself.
Yes, 100%. I definitely grew from it.
Okay.
And I definitely won't go lunging at anybody like that again, the way I did at really Ramona and a little bit of Sonia. I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to express my feelings with a little bit more grace.
Oh. What advice would you give for a new housewife joining any of them? What advice would you give to them now that you've done it?
Right.
What would you say to them before you come into this family?
Right. I would say, since you can't beat them, join them.
Oh my, that is good.
That's what I would say. You can't control it. You can't beat the game of reality television. So just join it and don't take any of it seriously, because it's really just a fun part of pop culture. That's
good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. You always look beautiful. A lot of my
you.
friends say that in the show, you are one of the best dressed housewives of all of them.
Oh, wow, that's huge.
Did you always know how to put everything together so well? Did you study it, or did it just come naturally
well,
to you?
you know, let's see. My mother had really beautiful style. She's in those pictures over there.
Gorgeous.
My mom had great style, and you know, I've always I think it's important to feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
And for me, just dressing up and feeling pretty has always made me feel good about myself. And if I pull it off, great. I'm sure I don't pull it off all the time, but thank you for the compliment. Thank you.
You know what I think is so inspiring about you? Because you know, when you talk about you know, little girl, you lost your leg, but you don't let that define you. And I think that's why I and a lot of viewers love you, because you don't let that define you. You're such a tough cookie. You're out there. You're helping people. I know that just recently you went to Boston and you were helping people who lost their limb. Like, what's the feedback from that?
You know, the people get a lot of hope from my story. So a new amputee, whether it be a Boston victim or lots of other victims who lose their limbs, definitely see me on television, and then hopefully I try to meet as many people as I can in person, and they see that they are going to be okay.
Yeah, you did. I saw an interview you did recently, I think with Extra, and you went to go visit one girl, and her reaction when you walked in there, I think you just brought a lot of comfort to her.
Yeah.
Like she just felt, if she sees how you look and how happy you are, I think that just encourages everyone who's going through that it's going to be okay. Just you don't give up, and that's
you know what, that is the message, that you know what, you can lose a limb or have a physical difference and be different and still live a wonderful, full, happy life.
And I think that's why I love you being on the show, because you brought awareness to everyone about this, that it's okay, that you will survive, you're gonna get through it. So I just commend you. You're just
Thank you,
we love
Paula.
you. No, we just love her. Okay, so now you have a book coming out. I know that November, right before the holidays, November 18, right?
Yes.
Tell us about the book, whatever you can.
No, I can tell you the book is called Leggy Blonde.
Oh, that's like a really good title. Perfect.
And it's a memoir, up until now, and it's a major tell-all about my life, that a lot of things are in this book that people don't know about. And it's, of course, sharing the story about my leg and how I navigated through life wearing a prosthesis, and just lots of personal tidbits that people don't know about, that they may find funny, or they may find sad, or they may find disappointing. So it's just sort of a tell-all, very raw memoir.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: where does all this courage? Because when I talk to you, I'm sitting here with your energy. You're full of courage. You're just a loving person. Where does that all come from? Was it just how you were raised, or you just always had it in you?
Oh, well, I think courage. Courage, I think, comes from your parents, who give you a lot of encouragement to be confident. And I think it's also you're born in certain ways. So if I have courage, thank you. I would say thank you to my parents. And I think also, at a young age, losing my leg, and being stared at and being so different and having to deal with that, you develop a thick skin, and it's sort of like, you get a certain tolerance to not caring about what people think about you. And I think that can make you courageous. And I like to give that to other people.
And you do. I know that you are the face of So Gay, So What.
Yes.
You're a big spokesperson for marriage equality.
Yes.
Why does that mean so much to you personally? Where does that come from?
Well, personally, I know what it feels like to feel different. And I know what it feels like to hide the difference, because, a gay man or woman may want to hide their sexuality by not telling anybody, or keeping it from their families or their parents because they're afraid of the reaction they're going to get. I also was always hiding my leg and wearing pants. I didn't want people to know I was different. And I feel this personal connection to people with differences. And I think it's time, and it's late, but we're still, it's not anymore about marriage equality. That's, a given, and we're almost there. But it's about embracing and celebrating it. Everyone talks about
chills from that.
Everyone talks about tolerance. I hate the word tolerance. Tolerance means like, we'll put up with it. We are embracing it and loving it. All that matters is what comes out of people's hearts, and that's it. Everything else is not to be tolerated, it's to be loved and celebrated. And the more different you are, great.
Oh my God. I can't wait to read your book, because I know your book can be very wise, and you're just I just can't thank you enough. I mean,
Oh,
you're
thank
just
you.
such an inspiration to all of us.
Oh, you are.
Enjoy this season.
Look at
season
you
six.
have so
okay,
much.
okay, thank you.
You have so much
You're-
positive
this is
energy.
all about you. Maybe another time, okay? But seriously, like, have fun with season 6.
Thank
you. Stay who you are. Be tough with someone with the R. You know who I'm talking about. You stay who you are. Don't let her beat you, okay? But I think you're just a marvelous person.
Thank you.
It's an honor to be in your beautiful home. Thank you so much. Keep living your dream. You have a beautiful family, and
Thank you.
just it. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you
Thank
next
you
week,
so
people.
much.
Hello. Oh, you're a
We love
joy.
Paolo.
She loves me. She loves me. Oh, thank you, my dear. Oh, thank
Thank you.
No, thank you.
That was great. That was great.